Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you go first on this one. We're gonna go to an entertainment one.
All right.
Favorite music. Favorite Justin Timberlake song. I remember, Mitch, you can mention any song from Justin Timberlake, whether solo or from NSYNC.
All right. So for me, since did everyone here see Deadpool? I'm just asking if you guys saw Deadpool or not. Because
I
because you
haven't
guys
seen it
know
yet,
where
but I
I'm
want
going
to
with
so bad. I want
it.
to so bad.
But you know, but do you know what happened in the beginning? It's like all over social media. No?
Yeah, I
Well,
saw it, man.
The
That was beautiful.
yeah. It's like one of the greatest intros in the history of movies.
yep. So that one is my favorite Texas Hippolyte song. That one is my favorite, just because of Deadpool. That was just perfect. That was just perfect. I can't wait to see it in the movies again. I saw it in 3D. Now I want to see it regular. So that one is my favorite right there. Bye, bye, bye.
BRF.
Favorite Justin Timberlake song. I have a lot of them, and it goes. And then honestly, I wasn't like the biggest boy band person back in the day, but I will say this: when NSYNC went into their R&B mode, I give them props. They did their thing. The girlfriend song was a girlfriend gone. Those are fire songs. Those are NSYNC songs I will ride to in the car. Those are fire songs. But gosh, if I have to, oh my gosh, I don't know, man. I'll say this though. This is what I'm gonna say. My favorite Justin Timberlake album is gosh, is a what's Love Stone. Oh my gosh, Love Stone. Oh, that is one of Future Sex Love Sounds. Future Sex Love Sounds. That is one of my favorite albums. That album, like that is a for me. That's a no skip album. That was a no skip album for me. I love that album. He has so many good songs. My favorite song, my favorite Justin Timberlake song of all time, "What Goes Around Comes Around." I love that song. I love that song. I love that song so much. That is a great song, and my favorite part of the song is like the extended version. Like when they put the when they put the Timberland when he puts the look when he has a little and the little I guess the little outro at the end of the song. Oh, it's funny. It's funny because like I said, at my job, I work at Lowe's, and they have their music going through the intercom, and that song will actually play, and they'll play the extended version with the Timberland with the extra Timberland beat going on at the end. So I'll be working and that song's going, and the next thing you know, it hits that point, and it kind of gets you going a little bit. It gets you up a little bit. So yeah, for me, what goes around comes around is my favorite Justin Timberlake song. Like really close to that, or like or My Love with Ti, and probably he's got a song on Justified, his very first album. Song's called Last Night. Great song, great song. But yeah, What Goes Around Comes Around is my favorite all time Justin Timberlake song.
Champ.
Man, look, I was look, I'm just gonna put it out there, man. I was a huge Backstreet Boys fan, and I was an NSYNC fan, man. And I ain't go for as far as have all the posters on the wall and stuff like that. But the thing is, I had the CD. You had the school I went to, you could be going around here singing bye bye bye. Shout out to Marshall Middle School, shout out to the Farley homes. So, if you're from Columbus, you know what I'm talking about. The school I went to in middle school when I was a child, you couldn't go there talking. So, hey, you listen to the Backstreet Boys album, you gonna get, but hey,
no dance pool routines from a champ.
no dance pool routines. Nah, I ain't doing all that. But Bye 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 was one of them. because I did. I mean, I did actually do that. I mean, I did actually put that VHS tape in and try to record it and try to, do the steps to it, try to learn it. I got too
Oh,
I ain't got no rhythm. I'm just gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. I ain't got no rhythm, so it took me about 100 tries to finally try to get it right. But bye. And look, man, my favorite song by Justin Timberlake, man, has to be "Suit and Tie." When you get the man, look, there's nothing like, especially if you got a date, going on that night. Get in front of that mirror, straighten that tie up, put that sports coat on. It's something about when you put that song on right before. It's kind of like you walking out as a wrestler to a theme song. Like, try it one time. I mean, it's epic. Ask Alexa to play it. So the thing is, it's like, put that on, put that sports coat on, put that suit on, put your Stacy's on, or your Christians on, whatever you kind of shoes you put on, put your best suit of clothes on. And listen, and while you getting dressed, brushing your hair, getting your hair done, doing whatever, listen to that song, man. And I guarantee you, when you walk out and go on that date or wherever you going, black tie affair, green, all white affair, whatever party you going to, I guarantee you, you're gonna walk at that place with swagger, with even more swag than you got. You know what I'm saying?
Confidence on 1,000.
Yeah, I mean, a swag on 100,000 trillion. Suit and tie, and I have to say this, man. I'm tired of using technology with
50 Cent.
Yeah. Those two songs, man, I kind of feel like, look, when it comes to guys like Justin Timberlake and Kobe, God rest his soul, and guys who were like in boy bands and stuff like that, guys who were coming up, I feel like I grew up with those guys. So I think that when I started hearing him do songs like Suit and Tie and stuff like that, it was kind of like, how we say, man, you getting your grown man on at this point. You're no longer that child that we knew and loved that was, rolling with your boys. Now you're a grown man. And I think that song, Suit and Tie, personifies that, man. Especially with him, being with Jay-Z during that time. Hey, man, when that song came out, man, look, you got to remember, when that song came out, all of us was going to the club in business casual. We weren't going to the club like now. We was going to the club in business casual sports coats on. And when you was playing that song and you walk out, it's just like, man, it activates something, man. So Suit and Tie, technology, and bye, man. Those were New Jersey genius. You did it again, man. Look, I'm just going to be real. Every time I talk about this stuff, it's just like, it's nostalgia and present all the way. Because like I said, man, each and every one of y'all and the viewers out there in TV land, try that one time. Man or woman, binary, either one of y'all, try it. Get your best suit of clothes on and play that song while you doing your hair, while you taking your shower, while you getting ready. And right before you get ready to walk out, play that song one more time. I guarantee you it's going to activate something in you, man.
I got a gang load of Justin Timberlake songs I listen to. Rock Your Body. One of my favorites is Senorita. Anytime when you're in the dance club or whatever and you see a beautiful, fine woman out there, you going to start playing that song. Like, you are going to play some Senorita. The other songs from his sophomore album, Summer Love. I love Summer Love. The beat, Until the End of Time, the one with Beyonce. That track, especially with the vocals between Justin and Beyonce, them two together, marvelous. So Justified, man, that I love that album. That was great. Cry Me a River, and shout out to the great Timberland, man. Of course, man. His beats. Chad, you put me on game when you talked about Pastor Troy. So hey, man, I got to give you kudos on that one.
Whoa, hold on. Champ got you on P3?
Yeah, he mentioned it on my pod. We did a start bench and cut with Timberland, Swiss Beats, and Jermaine Dupri, and he mentioned Pastor Troy.
Yeah, Because that song, Are We Cutting In? And that song, Are We Cutting In? That put, I mean, look, we knew Pastor Troy. Me and you, BRF, we knew Pastor Troy. Matter of fact, funny story about Pastor Troy. They banned all his songs in Columbus, Georgia. They banned all his songs in Columbus, Georgia. So
I actually got to meet him. I actually got to meet him a few years ago.
Yeah,
He okay, so I live in Madison, which is basically Morgan County. So that's Madison, Madison, Little Buckhead, Rutledge, and all that. So they had this club in Rutledge like a few years ago. It didn't last long, but it was called 20 East. And they actually got him to perform at that club. And I actually was able to get to talk to him and meet him. And I think that was like one of the coolest things ever. PSP, welcome to the right side of life, my man. Because let me tell you something. Pastor Troy is one of the most underrated rappers, not just in Atlanta hip hop, not just Georgia hip hop, but hip hop period. And I hated that Are We Cutting is really the only song he had that really went like mainstream, because Pastor Troy, Champ will tell you, that man got banger after banger after banger after banger. That man got a catalog. So the fact that he got you on Pastor Troy, salute, Champ. You did the world a good deed. Getting that man on Pastor Troy. I'm telling you.
Words of Champ, great minds think alike. Great minds.
Hey.
Oh man, I'm proud of both of y'all, man. Cause let me tell you something. Pastor Troy music got me through some dark times, boy. So shout out.
Hey, like I said, they banned all his songs at all the clubs in Columbus, Georgia, man. So, hey, and look, and ironically, the year after, I think it was like months after they banned all his songs down here in Columbus because of various reasons, he came out with the song Just to Fight. So I wonder if he knew about that. So I wonder if he knew about that.
The fact that they banned his songs for obvious reasons, and then he made a song for the obvious reason they banned his song. Oh yeah, yes, he knew.
My generation know about all his songs being banned in the clubs in Columbus, Georgia. It was for various reasons. And then months later, he came out with Just to Fight. So that was a crazy thing.
But man, that was great, man. But Justin Timberlake though, great songs, man, great career. It definitely shows you a lot how to go from a boy band to having your own solo career and the success, man. By the way, Champ, if I go to an event with suit and tie, I will be playing that song before I hop on to the party. So I will do that out of courtesy of you.